How we doing, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great weekend so far. Get my orientation orientated here. Oh, whew. How are we? What's up, Soldier? Darth Magus? Beck? Doing great? Oh, shoot. It's been a long weekend already. Your boy is tired. I've been working hard. I was working hard on some production stuff last night and getting things done. I'm good, Beck. Appreciate you. Just tired. Was a little bit under the weather the last part of this week, but I'm feeling okay now and just coming out here to do a little chill live stream with you all tonight. Catch up. What's up, Coach? How you doing? Ghost of Yote. Excellent. You know, I was talking with a friend of mine at work tonight, and we were just like, yo, he's been telling me he's on his journey through Clair Obscura right now, and just how taken with the game that he is. I was like, oh, it's easy to do. Expedition 33 is just absolutely incredible, and it's just a wild experience. And I've been tempted to just turn Clair Obscura back on live on stream and just start playing it, like for real. Him talking about it with me got me fired up to kind of play it on stream again. So not going to tonight though, but probably coming soon. Envoy, what's up? Happy Saturday to you, Chris. I'm just making sure my stream is saying all the right things here real quick. Let's see, gaming. We're going to be playing Lunar tonight. Boom. Oh yeah, dude. Very nice, Beck. Very nice. Monday is a big day. I'm curious to see how many nominations it gets. I'm gonna guess it gets about 7 nominations. I haven't thought too much about what those nominations are, but I think it's going to get 7 nominations. That's just a number I've got in my head. Like, Game of the Year, Best RPG, Best Score, Best Song, right? I think Best Song is a thing, right? Maybe Best Song's not a thing. Maybe I'll take that off the board. Best Male Performance, Best Female Performance, Art Design, Sound Design. Now nominations, not wins. Story. I mean, it could really just be nominated for every best, I said RPG. It could be nominated for every possible category it could be in. Score is so good. The score is just absolutely unintelligibly good. Like, it's just like mind-blowing how good the score of that game is. So it'll be wild. I think Monday's going to be wild. We're going to go live that night, of course, Monday night, and we're going to talk about all of the nominations. And we'll do our predictions stream as well on Monday night. But hopefully news and stuff starts picking up a little bit. There's really not been a lot to talk about. I'm doing heavily edited content starting this week. A couple of pieces of really heavily edited content, and then my usual conversational stuff I always do. But I'm really looking forward to finally getting that stuff out and on the channel again. If you hadn't already, please check out the Showa American story trailer posted on your Discord. Game got delayed until 2026, but looks like... Yeah, I was going to do that tonight. Shout out Chris for sharing that on Discord. Yeah, I planned on pulling that up here tonight and checking it out. So once we get the how you do's and how's it goings out of the way, I really hope everybody had a great week. I do. Like, I don't know. I don't know you all, but I think about your screen names sometimes. And sometimes I'll randomly just be like, I hope Darth Magus is having a good week. I hope Beck is having a great week. I hope Coach is having a great week. I hope Last Soldier, Nelson, everybody, all these usual suspects in here, Chris, everybody. I hope these people are having a good week. And I hope you all did have a good week. Hope it was what you needed this week. Hope this weekend's been what you need. The trailer I'm glad you said something about that, Chris. The trailer having copyrighted music, because my state of play reaction got copyright, like not struck, but copyright noticed into oblivion. It got blocked in some countries just because of the music that was used in that state of play. These companies should start, it should be part of their thing that, you know, all of their stuff has to be cleared. Like, all of their music they use in their shows has to be cleared. It should be, because, you know, we get hit, you know, for reacting, for giving them free exposure on our streams and stuff like that, and talking about and breaking it down, you know, giving them free marketing to our audiences. Some people, I don't have a big subscriber base or anything like that, but some people with hundreds of thousands, if not millions of subscribers, you know, watching it live with them, they're getting free eyeballs on their stuff that they might not get on their stuff, you know, when bigger streamers are doing that. And they're getting hit with these copyright notices too, because, you know, certain companies are using certain music in their stuff, and they're not like properly curating the music so that it's like safe for streamers to play. Moving forward, companies need to be looking into that kind of stuff, because it's a source of frustration. And if you chose a piece of music for your trailer that went into the thing and you get a notice for it, like what I do, I'm like, I just tell YouTube, just cut that segment out, because I can't have that stuff coming up on the channel, because YouTube's algorithm looks at that stuff and is like, oh, okay, well, this isn't content we can show to everybody. We're just not gonna show people that this piece of content exists for this person, this channel, or whatever. And it hurts your growth, you know. I'm not even talking about like monetizing it or whatever, but if it can't be monetized, or it's even blocked in certain countries, the platform just won't show it to people. As in, you know, it could be a really killer stream, you know, a lot of fun, bets, all that kind of stuff. It could be a really fun stream, but one little 30-second snippet of music in a certain trailer, ill-handled by the people putting it together or whatever, can totally just destroy that stream. So it's wild. Nobody's watching a content channel to listen to a 5-second clip. Yeah, well, yeah, I know. Yeah, I get that. But every now and then I do get people, in the past I have had people say, what happened to that part of the state of play? Or there was one, it was I want to say Summer Games Fest last year. They were like, what happened? It seems like there's a part of the video missing there. And I was like, I had to trim it out, you know? So that sucks, because I like my stuff to be whole and complete, you know? But it's just something that I wish and I'm not the only one, I wish these companies would pay attention to when they are, when they're curating the stuff for their presentations. What up, Zach? How we doing? There we go. I'll put that up there. I'll put that up there. Time is flying. It is. One of the big things I've noticed about, like, I was looking at the calendar today, I was like, we are over halfway through November. Like, it was just Halloween. Like, it was like literally just Halloween 2 days ago. And now it's November 16th. Like, we are in November 16th warning now. It's crazy, man. it is going by so fast. Everything is just flying by right now. And you know, I think the harder you work, the more you're focused on getting to the next milestone at your job, or you know, in life, or whatever you're doing. You kind of lose sight of like the little moments in between. I'm really trying to focus on the little moments in between right now, while still chasing the things I'm chasing, but just trying to be mindful of, you can make money back. You can do all these other things to get back. The one thing you can't get back is time and health. In some ways, health and time. You have to take care and really preserve those things. So I'm trying to be mindful about, like, you know, spending the time wisely. You know, and a couple hours here on a stream, spending it with you all on a Saturday night, is spending it wisely. That is a good way to spend my time. Yeah. But that's also why I'm not like, you know, oh, we can't wait to get to this next thing. And, you know, I'm always just trying to take everything one day, 1 hour, one moment at a time, you know. Yeah, the Steam has their PC now. Valve has their PC. Like, that's a wrap for Xbox. I don't know how Xbox is going to survive this thing. And apparently, this machine, the what did you call it? The Steam machine, Last Soldier. It's a great name for it. I don't know if that's the official name for it, but yeah, the Steam machine. That is, I don't know. That's attractive to me. As someone who plays games on Mac, I can't download a lot of stuff from Steam because you gotta like bootstrap Windows onto your Mac, and that slows everything down. It's a slog, and so I just don't do it. I would love to get games on Steam and play them. This Steam machine you're talking about, this is a very attractive piece of hardware to me, because all the things that are going on Steam that, you know, I can't get on my PS5 or for whatever, what have you. That is very attractive. It is. And I'm curious about, not if I'll get it, I think I will get it, but I'm curious, have they announced like a price point or a release or anything like that? Xbox is the premium gaming experience. Well, you gotta make some games people want to fucking play first. No more people biting this, you know, processor, taking pictures with this processor. It's gonna be in the next Xbox. Nobody gives a shit about that. Make good games. I don't care if you make a fucking Qbert game. Just make it good and make it what people want to play it. None of this hijacking people's timelines to show, you know, here's this processor's going to the new Xbox. You're not going to believe this thing. Well, I do believe the games are going to suck. Like, that's what I believe. Spring release. Okay. I think I had heard spring, but I think I just saw it kind of on Twitter. I didn't know if it was people had like real information on it or if they were just spitballing, but spring release officially. That's cool, Chris. That's really cool. I haven't, since the news broke about that thing, I haven't been able to really lock in on new content, new breaking content or anything like that. But we're definitely gonna talk about it next week, because if that's affordably priced, I'm getting one. Like, if that's affordably priced, I'm getting one. And I am gonna just, all the goodies that haven't been able to play on Steam, I'm gonna get them and just throw them in my backlog. Essentially get a new machine to increase my backlog. $800? Okay, maybe I'm not getting one. Maybe I'm not getting one. Yeah, it's been, I don't know. Well, look at all the development hell that Xbox went through with all the stuff they currently still have going. Like, you've got Fable. Where's Fable? Where is Fable? You know, they announced Fable like 5 years ago. Like 5 years ago they announced Fable. That's insane. Or maybe it was 3 to 5 years, right? Maybe it was 3, but it's still ridiculous. Yeah. Nintendo, I think Nintendo's about to put some bangers out. I think they're really kind of shifting their focus to pushing like on equal level with like more adult themed mature games on equal level with the family stuff. You know, they're always going to be powerhouse in the family and party gaming kind of stuff. But it feels like Nintendo's getting ready to go hard after some of these mature rated games and stuff too. No, they always have, but not to any great degree. I think they're getting ready to put more effort into that. Yeah, well, yeah, it didn't look good, but it's Fable. Like, I would hope that they would put like their best foot forward with it, but that's what I'm saying. You know, like they rely on tech specs and all this kind of stuff, and like gamers are really coming around to look, is it fun? Is your game any good? Will I enjoy it after 2 days? I'm giving you $70 for this game. Am I going to enjoy this after 2 days? People are like, it can look pretty. Everything should look pretty now. Everything should look amazing and play great now. In launch day 1 without a shit ton of bugs. Everything should do that now. Everything. That shouldn't be the exception to the rule. That should be the rule. And now the challenge is, oh God, how do we write it well? How do we write a good game? How do we make it fun? Oh my God, we have to make it fun. It's got to be enjoyable. It can't just be pretty and have all these killer specs and everything. And launch broke as hell. Can't do that. We can't get by on that anymore. People are savvy. Say it isn't so. Yeah, there's no need to get into politics, because a lot of times when you get into gaming politics, half of it's true, a quarter of it's hearsay, and a quarter of it's bullshit that people made up online. So, but it's better to just take things at face value. It is what it is. There is no new Fable game. There aren't any new good Xbox games, and the good Xbox games they do develop in their studios will be available on everything. So, at the end of the day, I just don't know what they're going to do to... I just feel like, to be back on subject, this Steam machine just feels like it's going to be just really putting the foot on the neck of that company. Yeah, I loved Fable, especially Fable 1 and Fable 2. Fable 2 was incredible. I never played Fable 3 because I think that was the Xbox Series, Xbox One era. I didn't have an Xbox One. I was 360. Xbox One, well, the original Xbox, not Xbox One. The original Xbox and Xbox 360. And then after that, I was out because my 360 petered out like 3 times. I had 3 different 360s. Because the first one red ringed on me, and then I bought a new one, and I got the warranty with it on the new one. Didn't do the warranty on the first one. I didn't want to be out money again. Then the second one red ringed on me in like within 2 months. I had the warranty. I went and got another one. That one lasted about a year and red ringed on me again. And I was like, I'm done with this console. I'm not. I was in the middle of trying to finish that Naruto game where you could use the directional sticks, the R3 and L3 to do the different jutsus, the hand signs and stuff. I was probably about 70% of the way through that game, and it did it again. I was like, screw it, I'll just never finish this game. I'm not buying another Xbox. Well, I never played 3. Fable 1 was good. I liked the direction they were going. Fable 2 was incredible. I never played 3, though. I did hear 3 was less than 2. I did hear that, but yeah. Yeah, Elder Scrolls 6 is it's a screensaver. We got that shot of Cyrodiil, and then that was like it. I'm like, it's a screensaver at this point. I mean, Bethesda, man, Bethesda being owned by Xbox, it's like, I feel like that's the death of that company. I feel like we should call it Bethesda. that was the death of that company. Xbox, everybody was excited. Xbox bought Bethesda. I'm like, no, this sucks, man. This sucks. These companies getting bought by these big publishers, because we all knew at the time that Xbox was slowly starting to circle the drain, and they were buying all these big companies, and all these big companies were just going to go down the drain with them, and all, you know, and they had to start laying people off. They had to start, you know, lopping off limbs of the company, lopping off their left leg, lopping off their right leg, their left arm, till there's just, you know, there's deconstructing these companies and letting go of people. And it's like, this is, when you try to put everybody in one pot, when that pot breaks and starts leaking, everybody in the pot suffers. It's economics 101. It's economics 101. Like, these companies don't have, you know, they still have to hustle, but they've got Xbox, Microsoft being like, we're going to fund this stuff for you. We're going to fund it. Don't worry. Take your time. No, you need to have your ass to the fire. You need to be working hard. You need to be trying to do everything you can to make sure it's marketed well, make sure your game is great. Like, what was it, J.J. Abrams? Like, this is not gaming, but he got that huge contract from, who was it? I forget, like a massive $250 million contract or something like that to write and develop stuff. And he, like, wrote one show and wrote a few episodes of another one, and he has done nothing. I mean, and then you've got Hollywood and gaming contracts like that out the wazoo. You get big contracts with these first-party publishers, and then just don't produce anything. Man, I think no matter what you're doing in gaming, in comics and animation and movies, and even just in your job in general, you have to have a passion and a drive to do a great job, no matter what it is you're doing. I don't care if you're programming a video game or you're mopping floors. Like, you have to be good at something, you have to, like, have a fire and a drive and a passion. Nobody's passionate about mopping floors, but you know what I mean. You have to have pride in yourself and pride in the job you're doing. You know, even if it's not the job you want to do at the time, or if you have the job you always wanted, you have to maintain a level of pride in your work, or it shows. These people in the gaming industry from about 2010 to about, well, currently, the stuff coming out, they got lazy. They got lazy because they thought the money in the fan bases would always just be there. And Xbox was a prime example of that. They got lazy, and now they're paying the price for it, you know? Same, coach. Yeah, I mean, almost everything I play is developed by a Japanese studio. And I don't know, it's just, there's a level of craftsmanship and artistry in, I don't want to say a level, there's a type of I will say a type. There's a type of craftsmanship and artistry in Japanese video games that just appeals to me. It just appeals to me in a way that, like, American developed games just don't. Like, I can play an American made RPG. I can have fun with it, but it doesn't appeal to me in the same way that a Japanese made RPG does. And I'm not talking about fan service and all that kind of stuff. I mean, just the way they structure their narratives, the way they design their characters, their artwork, the watercolors they use in backgrounds and stuff, especially animation and stuff. Like, just the way they do things just appeals more to me, you know? So yeah, Xbox, for that reason, it never had staying power with me. The Xbox never had any staying power with me. So. And I went through a phase where I think when around the PS4 launch, where all I did was play old games. That was it. I just played a bunch of old games. And because the things that were coming out and the things that had a high level of focus on them, it just didn't appeal to me. And I was really to a point when the PS4 launched, I was like, am I not into gaming anymore? Like, am I not into current gaming? Has it passed me by? Or have I outgrown it? That was what I felt like. Around 2016, I was like, man, I feel like I've outgrown, or like I've moved beyond gaming. Like, I don't care for it anymore. But it wasn't true, because I still enjoyed going back and playing the old stuff I loved. And a few things would come out here and there, but Xbox was kind of at the forefront of, you know, all these, you know, arena shooters and all this other kind of crap that I just saw was crap. I was like, man, it's cookie cutter. You know, the Black Ops, the Call of Duties, like the Fortnites and all that kind of stuff. What was the other one? There was a big one around Fortnite. Fortnite overtook it. But I forget. There was another like arena shooter, and I forget what it was. But it was around that time I was just like, man, I don't know. I just don't. Maybe I'm not into it anymore. But then, like, the next wave of RPGs started coming out. And it was around the time, you know, around that time, I started cracking open old games like Tales of Xillia and PS1 RPGs and stuff like that, and started playing emulators and stuff again. And I was like, no, I still love gaming. I'm just waiting on someone to make something that I enjoy, you know. That's kind of where I was with gaming for a while. Yeah, Remedy is finished. They, I think they have a studio in Los Angeles too. I'm probably wrong about that, but I want to say Remedy has a San Diego or a Los Angeles audio or office or studio. I think I'm probably wrong about that, but and you all probably know more about that than me. I don't know a whole lot about Remedy, but I felt like they had an American studio in California somewhere as well as their finished studio. PUBG is what I was thinking of. Thank you, Last Soldier. Yeah, I knew about Overwatch and Destiny and all those games, of course. None of that stuff just ever interested me, you know. And it was around that time that I felt like Final Fantasy was kind of failing, you know. Of course, Final Fantasy 15 came out, and the parts I enjoyed about Final Fantasy 15 were fine. But again, I just felt like, man, they're really trying too hard to make this feel like a Western game, you know. And it was short and it was disjointed at places. But there were things about Final Fantasy 15 that I enjoyed a lot. I loved being out in the wilderness, like just in the world of Final Fantasy 15. I wish that would have been bigger, and I wish there had been more of it. I love just random grinds, like doing the random stuff, like being out in the wild and fighting random troops and soldiers and finding the random things to do. I just loved all that. But yeah, dude, PS3 was rough, dude. Well, the PS3 era, especially Japanese gaming in general, Square Enix in general, I think Koei Tecmo had a good run around that era. Atlas had a pretty good run around that era. Who else? I want to say Nihon Falcom had a decent run around that era. It was Square Enix really that just shit the bed around the PS3 era. They really did. I don't know if there's a more elegant way to put it. That's kind of what they did. They're still, like, all these years later, Square never really fully recovered from that PS3 era blunder, really. But they're definitely doing better now. Capcom. The PS3 era is when Capcom fell apart. They straight up fell on their face. The Devil May Cry games weren't as good. The Resident Evil games had started tanking. It felt like everything Capcom was putting out around the PS3 era was bad. The quality was not great, you know. And it felt like there was no vision. But they quickly nipped that in the bud. Like they diagnosed that quickly and got to work on a solution. And now, you know, they're killing it. Sorry, I got the hiccups for some reason. That's why I look like I'm struggling over there. I'm like, got the hiccups. I owned a PS3, but just because I downloaded so many classics on PS3. PS3 was a Madden console. I played a lot of Madden and Assassin's Creed on PS3. PS3 had some great action games, like Dante's Inferno. I love Dante's Inferno. That was a fantastic game that people have kind of seemingly forgotten about, but that was an excellent game. Man, that game was so good. The Assassin's Creed games. There were a few RPGs that were good in that era. Tales of Xillia, you know, that was a PS3 game. But yeah, your mainstays like Capcom and Square Enix, even Konami, they were not exactly killing it during the PS3 era. They just weren't, you know, and it was tough sledding for a while, to a point where I didn't know if those companies were ever gonna bounce back, and luckily they have. But yeah, Ni no Kuni, yep, Wrath of the White Witch, that was a great game. The Legend of Zelda series can thank Ni no Kuni for its art style. Breath of the Wild, when I first played Breath of the Wild, I was like, holy shit, I hope they wrote a fat check to Ni no Kuni. Hope they wrote a fat check to the developers of Ni no Kuni for this art style. It looks like Ni no Kuni. I'm like, oh, the first bit. Did you all see? This is off subject, but did you all see the first bit of the Legend of Zelda movie? Was kind of like behind the scenes stuff, was released online today. Shit looks good. Shit looks good. I went from not caring to being excited. Like, it looks good. It looks like they're doing Ocarina of Time. It looks like, I don't know what the story is, but yeah. Oh yeah, it was like, and that's why I keep my PlayStation Vita, because all those classics I had bought on the old PS3 store before it went under, I downloaded them all and put them on my stick. Yeah, Coach, I think it was about 6 months after Resident Evil 6 had released. So that would have been... Would that have been 2011? Or would that have been early 2012, maybe? I think. When did Resident Evil 6 come out? Let me do a quick look here real quick. Okay, so that would have been early 2013, actually. Okay. That would have been early 2013. I'm debating on whether or not to give Resident Evil 6 another playthrough soon. I'm going to give Nemesis Resident Evil 3 Remake another playthrough really soon. I'm going to give that game another shot. I don't think my mind will be changed on it at all, but I've been removed from it for a few years. I'm going to give that game another shot. Mario Galaxy looks great. Mario, the first Mario game was the movie was so good. My son loved it. My son, we had a great time as a family watching it. That's what that movie is, you know, and it's a great family movie. And it's Mario. It's a killer, awesome family brand, you know, and that's exactly what that movie should be. Yeah, Beck, like Final Fantasy 15, I've always said it's, for me, you know, when I was in college with my friends, my buds and everything, it felt like Final Fantasy 15 to me was written by, you know, to reflect that one last road trip with your friends before everybody goes off to be adults. It doesn't even have to be like a guy's thing. I mean, women do that too, you know. One last girl's trip, one last guy's trip before everybody goes off to do adult life stuff. You know, that's what Final Fantasy 15 felt like to me. One last road trip with the boys before everybody's got to go do the adult stuff they'll be doing for the rest of their lives. That, to me, was very beautiful about Final Fantasy 15. It had its little flaws here and there, but the overarching vibe of the game I thought was very beautiful. Well, Darth Magus, one of the things they said is that they want The Legend of Zelda to feel like a big fantasy production. And earlier on, people were saying they want it to be their Game of Thrones. I was like, no. You need it to be your Lord of the Rings. You don't want it to be Game of Thrones. Lord of the Rings is good. Game of Thrones is okay. You want it to be... You want the standard to be the best. You don't want to be like, if it's like the bronze medal of fantasy, I'm cool with that. No, you don't want to be the bronze medal of fantasy. You want to be the gold medal of fantasy. But yeah, the production design stuff I saw today, I was like, they're aiming for that Weta Workshop level of design. That Lord of the Rings, that Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings. Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings. Not that slop they got on Amazon right now. But Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings. It looks like that is what they're taking cues from. And I'm very excited about that. Very excited about that. God, man, I think the Zelda movie's going to be fucking dope. I'll be honest with you. I think it's going to be killer. Exactly, yeah. It's got to be very accessible by younger audiences. So, yeah, it's... I really hope it's got that sense of adventure and mystery and adventure and discovery and all the stuff that makes Zelda, you know? Yeah, I'm just really excited. Well, that's what Zelda is, Zach. It's not supposed to be like mature rated fantasy. I don't want it to be that. It shouldn't be that. It should be approachable by all ages. Just like the Lord of the Rings is. Like, you could make it, if it's a little darker, that's fine, but I don't need it to be, I don't need people like fucking like the Lord of the Rings. I mean like Game of Thrones. I don't need like, it doesn't have to have heavy adult situations and stuff like that to be enjoyable, you know? It just needs to be approachable. It just needs to be good. It just needs to be good. You know, to hell with all the little tidbits here and there, the little I tweak this, I tweak that, it needs to be a little bit more like this. It just needs to be good. Peter Jackson's making the Gollum movies now? I thought Andy Serkis was directing them. Oh, Andy Serkis. Yeah, I knew Peter Jackson was attached as a producer, him and Fran Walsh. They got the band back together. Well, that's the things that, like, I'm not into it anymore. Like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, it's just not my thing. I didn't enjoy them. And people still think I'm crazy for that. Look, if everybody else loves them, that's wonderful. I'm glad everybody loves them. It's just not me. It's just not for me. Majora's Mask is super dark. Twilight Princess is pretty dark material. You know, you can do it in a way. Like, look, if this Legend of Zelda movie is a mix mash of the Lord of the Rings, like the Dark Crystal, dude, that's a win. It doesn't need to be The Witcher. It doesn't need to be Game of Thrones. That's a different type of fantasy. That's not what this needs to be, you know? So I'm excited. I think they'll get it right. I think Nintendo's been very protective about this. They've been trying to do a Zelda movie for decades. Like, they've been trying to do a Zelda movie since at least 2000, 2001. So, yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, Darth Magus. Like, that just, you got this crap. And who, like, what phone were they using to do this? Like, get that production team some better phones. Get them some iPhone 16s or something like that. This Samsung Galaxy from, like, 2008 that they shot this footage on was, like, terrible. You know? You gotta, like, it's going to look so good and so crisp. And it's going to be so detailed. And just, man, I'm really excited because not only are we, I think we'll get a good Zelda movie, but I think this is going to be the next big fantasy movie. And that's really something. Like, I'm really excited about that. Yeah, well, and the thing too that I love, and I always go back to A Link to the Past, Coach, is because A Link to the Past is super dark. Like, it's really dark. People just don't think of it that way because it's like a Super Nintendo game, but man, yeah, like, you go out on a rainy, stormy night to chase after your uncle, and you find he's been mortally wounded in the dungeons of this castle. And he gives you his stuff. He's like, you know, with his dying breath, he's like, you gotta go get the princess out of here and everything. And then you're on the run, and then she gets captured, kidnapped, go to the dark world. You gotta free these other girls that have been taken off to this dark world, kidnapped and whisked away, and this whole world of darkness that you go into. Dude, man, like, I want that movie. Like, I want that trilogy, you know? Give me that. Like, God, they will never do A Link to the Past. They'll never do it just because it's not recent. But yeah, man, A Link to the Past would be absolutely friggin' phenomenal. There's so many cool things you could do with that. And I hope the Zelda movie has like puzzles in it, like not like moving walls. Well, you can have movable walls, you know, but you know, the big blocks, moving the blocks around. You won't be doing that, but I mean, you could find hidden you're definitely going to find hidden passages, and there's going to be like sprites and like springs where people, or imagine Link being like really badly wounded by some moblins or something like that, and he comes across a fairy pond and he gets healed. Oh my God. Like, if they go there, if they go full on game with it, like, he's not going to have like a heart meter or anything like that, but he comes across a pond and he's like bleeding out or something like that, or he's been badly wounded, and the fairy heals him and he's fine, and he got his shirt's all ripped up and stuff, but his body is fine. Like, if they go full on like that, just take my money. Give me the special edition DVD box set. Give me everything. I'll put it on the shelf. Right back here on the shelf. No shit. Yeah, I never played Link's Awakening. It had the gimmick where like you could like traverse the walls or something like that. It was kind of gimmicky. I don't know. It kind of turned me off from it. Like, the original A Link to the Past is still like the version of that game. Yeah, I got him. Yeah. Well, that's the thing I think they will do, is I think they'll write an original story for the movie, like borrowing things from the different games. I don't think it's going to be Ocarina of Time, because they still have to tell they got to tell it in like 2 hours. But I think they'll borrow things from different games. And there's no way this story wraps up at the end of the first movie. Like, there's no way. I think they're planning a trilogy. I don't think it's a series, is it? It's not like going to be a streaming series or anything like that. I think they're going to plan it for a trilogy. And the cool thing is, like every 3 movies, you can do a new Zelda story and set in a different era, and you cast different actors to play Link and Zelda and everything. You can totally do that. You can totally do that in The Legend of Zelda, because every era, these characters are reincarnated. Might be kind of cool, though, if you keep the same Ganon. Like, if you keep the same Ganondorf. I wonder who's playing Ganondorf in the Zelda movie. Let me look. Let me look. Has not been officially announced. While the lead roles of Link and Zelda have been cast, casting for Ganondorf has not been confirmed, and many fan casting theories and rumors are circulating, such as Kevin Novak. No idea who that is. Let's see who this is. I don't know who this is. Let me see. It's fan rumors, so it's probably not worth even looking at, but let's see. Yeah, I think this is fan hope. I think this is some kind of fan hope. He definitely looks like he could play him. He definitely looks the part. He'd be a fine Ganondorf. Absolutely. I'd be fine with that. Oh, that sucks, Zach. That sucks, Zach. But yeah, man. So I'm really excited for what they're gonna do with this. So it'll be interesting. It's gonna be a wild time. If the Zelda movie hits, we're gonna see a ton of video game movies getting adapted. They pushed Mortal Kombat 2 back because apparently it just was not good. Like, it was apparently not good at all. They're going to do reshoots. I think it's getting full-on new edit. I mean, sometimes it's like that. Sometimes it's like that. You know, if it's not good, delay it and fix it and put it out when it's good. Absolutely. There are so many great games out there that are just waiting to be made into movies or TV shows or whatever, and I don't know. I don't know what the factor is with Hollywood, why they can't just nail it down. You know, Zach Krager's got a new Resident Evil movie he's working on. I don't think it's going to be any good, but I hope at some point they just do the Spencer Mansion and make it right. I'm not going to get off on that too much, but so Metal Gear, right? Apparently they're still trying to get the script down for Metal Gear. I think Oscar Isaacs said, well, we're still trying to find the story. I've seen a little bit of what he looks like in Frankenstein, that new Frankenstein movie, which I heard is killer. Me and my wife are waiting for a time where we can watch it together. But I heard that new Frankenstein movie is absolutely amazing. Guillermo del Toro, it doesn't surprise me. But there's a connection there. Guillermo del Toro he's tight with Hideo Kojima. Hideo Kojima is associated with the Metal Gear movie, and Oscar Isaacs is tied to Metal Gear to play Snake. After seeing a little bit of the clips and stuff from Frankenstein, I think Oscar Isaacs is too old to play Snake. If they're doing Shadow Moses, he is too old to play that version of Snake. I don't know. I don't buy Oscar Isaacs playing Snake. I don't. Like, dude, if they had made Metal Gear in 2005, like the movie Metal Gear, the first one, and had like Hugh Jackman 20 years ago play Snake, good God. Good God, that would have been amazing. Can you imagine like a 40-year-old Hugh Jackman playing Solid Snake? Yeah, because I can. Because I can. That would have been absolutely amazing. Background music's too loud? How about now? How about now? I could talk about Mass Effect for 5 minutes. I just don't know enough about it. But I was never like a huge BioWare fan either, so that's a part of it too. What's the other RPG that had Dragon Age? No, that was EA, right? People tried to get me to play Dragon Age, and I was just like, it's not doing anything for me. It's not doing anything for me. Yeah, they're developing Metal Gear. Like, it's been in development hell for a few years, but they're developing Metal Gear. And at this point, I just don't know if you can do Metal Gear. At this point, I'm not really sure it's possible, but we'll see. Anyway, I am ready to get down to some gaming, so I'm going to switch her over here. And we can continue talking for sure. I'm going to get back into Lunar tonight, so I'm going to switcherooski here. Gung Ho. Yeah, it was announced a while ago. Kojima's attached to it. Konami's they're working through it, but I think when they announced that Oscar Isaac's going to play in Snake, I think it was like 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago. I can't remember exactly when, but man, it's been a while. Korukawa. Oh, yeah, we were going to do that, weren't we? I'm sorry, I got sidetracked doing this. Okay, well, let's see. Let me pull it up real quick and we'll look at it. Alright, this thing better be damn good. This thing better be super, super damn good. Let's see. Showa American Story. Alright, let's see what this is about. Alright, let me pause this real quick. Let's see here. I'm gonna... Oh, I grabbed the wrong thing. Okay. Pause. I gotta shut this down. Hang on. Alright, here we go. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Alright. Alright, let's check this out. What's my volume situation like? Volume situation. Oh, yeah, you said the volume was could be copyrighted. Well, we don't want that, so I'm going to make sure this is turned down where I can hear it. So, do that. Turn it down a little bit. Let's see. Okay, here we go. What do we got here? One's trapped in the past. Goku. They are the true nostalgists. Alright, so what we got here? As an economic powerhouse, the United States become an unofficial colony of the Japanese. Okay. Alright. Past since the incident, the teenage girl miraculously survived from... Okay, that was too fast. Knows everything, but seeking her help may come at a steep price. Okay. This has like Fallout vibes. got like a silly goofiness to it. So is like everybody a zombie or something? Yeah, Frankenstein's looks dope, dude. What we got? So Texas, okay. I'm got to pause. I can't read nothing. It's like going too fast. This chain reaction was set in motion. Oh, I don't even know what he's talking about. I'll have to watch it again later. Let's see. Experience the courage, grit, passion, and romance. All right. Sister, where on earth are you? Okay. Okay. Alright. Neo Yokohama. Okay. This is Hollywood. San Francisco. Alright, so do you like go all over the world or the West Coast? Las Vegas. Okay, so this is like really like this is a large game. I was wondering why graphically it looked a bit like a PS3, early PS4 game. But I guess it's really big. So I guess that's kind of the trade-off. Yeah, I was going to say this is more Outer Worlds, I think, than Fallout. With a dash of Borderlands in there a little bit. As far as like the kind of wackiness of it. Yeah, it looks like a late PS3, early PS4 game, and I think that's just because of the scope of it, how big it is. Musashibo. It's interesting. And I mean that in like a good way, like it's really interesting. Also looks like it could be a bit of an ADHD nightmare. Yeah, so I like the destructible environments. Big Four, the Great General, 72 Divine. Okay, so see now it's doing this thing where it's like, you know, look at all this lore we have. Here's these different names of these things and everything, which that's cool. Okay. What the fuck? What? I am an American cowboy. I am the cowboy. Okay. Alright, looks like there's more after. Yeah. Turn the person you love into a human cannon. Okay. Okay. What? The fuck is this? Alright. Okay. Alright. Showa American Story. We shall see. We shall see. There's some interesting stuff, but there was also like some dangerous levels of fan servicey stuff in there. Like, I don't need to see her on the toilet with, you know, her underwear around her ankles or whatever. I don't know. Like, I'm not a crude humor guy. I'm not a crude humor guy. So crude humor kind of turns me off from things sometimes. I'm also not a prude, but it's like, you know, the humor in it seemed, I don't know, too wacky to me. Like, I like a fair bit of slapstick and stuff, but I don't know. Like, we'll see. We'll see. It looks like it's pretty. It's like it's trying to do a lot. It's trying to do a whole lot. So I don't know. It looked interesting. Like, the battle stuff looked really cool. Like, the stuff with the battle stuff looked great. But the rest of it seems kind of wonky to me to start off with. Just kind of wonky. So I'm not sure. Time will tell. Time will tell. On to Lunar. Turn that back on. Let's see. Do I need to turn my audio back up? Yeah, just a little bit it seems. There we go. Alright. Continue. Cave of Trial. Yes. Oddly, I remember exactly what we were doing. Hey, good on you, sir. There we go. I couldn't hear it there for a second. Oof. I think I was just kind of auto-battling through here. Whoop. No, I haven't downloaded it yet. Actually, since I streamed the other night, I haven't even turned my PlayStation on. I've been so busy. Oh, he went in. Good God. Easy, Alex. Boom. The battle is won. 500 silver. Oh, we got here. That can be done something with, I think. Get him, boy. I'm too powerful for you. How'd that happen? How'd that happen? There we go. It happened because I hit the wrong button. That's how it happened. Oh, that legit scared me a little bit. Man, Alex going in. Oh, that's right. I can increase battle speed. There we go. Boom. Cleared it. Cleared it. You better prepare yourself. I can heal you once and only once if you desire. Not yet. Okay. Use you again if I need, sir. Oh, easy. Easy. There's enough for me to go around, y'all. Oh. Got me. Boom. The battle is won. Get all these battles in. Wait. I fixed it. Hang on. There. Okay, yeah. I thought I fixed it. So, do you all think they'll remake all the Trails games? Is that on the table? Go this way. Oh, is there something in here? No, there is not. Oh, hang on. My my audio's messed up. I'm gonna do this and then bring it back. Bring it back, bring it back. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Oh no, kill that thing. Oh, it ran away! I should have had auto battle on. Damn it. I wonder if I can go out, come back in, and have that there again. No, it's gone. Damn. Oof. Bust his ass, homie. There's a smorgasbord of enemies here. Thanks, girl. She got our backs. Dig. $500 silver. Hello, please allow myself to introduce myself. This cave's not my bag, baby. Would you swing cats know the way out? You know what? I think I worked myself out. Okay. Well, how could that have been the way out? I would have gotten those chests on the way. That couldn't have been the way out. Was I going the wrong way? Was I working my way back out? That's crazy if so, because that means I missed all those chests. No! Okay. Alright. Confirmed, I was not working my way out. What up, Faith Giant? We're just glad you're here. Dude, that's awesome. I'm getting my kid a Switch 2 for Christmas. Alex bringing the pain. Here. Nice. Come to your doom. Okay, we're good there. Yeah, the la 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 la. Like the battle music from Lunar 2 always gets stuck in my head. Ba 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 ba. I'll use you now. Before progressing further. Alex ain't having it. Oh, it's back. Okay, great. Let's get it. Alright, so we're gonna... Oh, it ran away before I could even get to it. Damn, it was like, yeah, I'm not... It's like, we ain't playing this. Okay. Okay. I was like, that's kind of shaped like a door. I don't think it is, but it's kind of shaped like one a little bit. Well, come on in, homie. Oh, you're getting a Dreamcast? That's wild. I love Dreamcast. I wish I still had mine and one that worked. Ho there, adventurers! I've been living in this cave since I began my trial 5 years ago. I haven't found my way out, but I've grown quite comfortable here. I really don't care if I ever pass the trial. Let's not lose hope like this poor soul, Alex. Absolutely, Faith Giant. Oh, Alex, you did the wrong thing. You should have went after that. Damn it. Alice, do you see that? That thing is blocking the exit. Defeating the creature must be the final trial. Let's see, okay, nothing there. Let's see how we're looking. Okay, let's do some stuff. I forgot how to use the items. What? What is this? Oh, this is no good. I forgot how to use my items. What the fuck? Hmm. What the hell? All right. Yeah, this is very weird. All right, so okay. So look. How do I use my items? That's crazy. What on earth? That just can't be right. Huh. Now I know why I hollowed the chest, because, okay, I had died in that battle before. Okay. Now it makes sense. Yeah, hang on a second here. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Okay. Okay. Item management. Remastered. Okay, like, I'm super confused. I don't remember this item system sucking like this. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. What is this trash? Is this something I have to do, like, in the... on the world map? I can't do it in a dungeon? If that's true, I just don't remember it being shitty. Alright, let's see here. Wait a minute. Yo, that's trash. If that is true, I don't remember that being crappy like that. To use items in battle in Lunar's Silver Star Story Complete, you must first equip them to a character. During combat, open the battle menu, select the item option, and then choose an item from the character's equipped inventory. For the remastered version, you can choose to use either the classic inventory system, where you must equip items, or the remastered system, which allows you to use items from a shared inventory. That is not true. Equip items from Null's inventory, shared inventory to specific characters. During battle, open the menu and item and choose... What? What? This is nuts. Like, I can't believe this item system is this awful. This is awful. I have to just not be remembering how to play this correctly, right? Chat, help a guy out. I can't believe. Hang on, let me try something. Okay, so yeah. Okay, I just had the wrong thing selected. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, no. Okay, so I had to switch it back to the classic version. Okay, yeah. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay. I just had to switch it back to the classic inventory system. Wait a minute. Oh, that's bullshit. It just reset it again. So it makes it so that Null has to use all of your items in battle? That's so dumb. That is so dumb. Let's see something here real quick. Alright, we're going with classic item management. Because I can't trust Null to heal me and stuff properly. There we go. Alright, let's do it. Alright, let's try again. That was weird, man. I don't remember that. Gotta do this all over again. Bitch, spit on me. Could not get away. Okay, we're prepared for him this time. Just seeing what their next level acquisitions were going to be. Got something for you, buddy. Don't you worry. All right. A wrong choice. All right, let's see if I can get this thing this time. Got it. Got it. I got a trophy for getting him. Okay, great. Okay, fantastic. Got him. 168 EXP. I knew that thing had a lot of silver and EXP. I knew it. Just needed it to not run away. Death. Nothing here. Over yonder way. There we go. You know what we might do here in a little bit? I might go ahead and download Trails in the Sky, the remake. Might go ahead and do that. Oh, here comes another one of the beasts. Alright, let's see if I can get him. Oh, I ran away. Damn it. Nope. What up, Nelson? How we doing, brother? Yeah, I probably shouldn't get Trails yet. Oh, here's another one. Okay. Let's do it. Okay, this is the one that's got the 2. Okay. They both ran away. Oh, that's bullshit. There it is. Dude, get out of my way, Ponytail. Oh my god, that's annoying. Okay. Ah, I already used it. How about now? No? Okay. Okay. All right, let's do it. We'll just save it right here. All right, let's go. Not gonna auto battle. Let's see. Let's go. Bullshit. I still can't use items. What the fuck is this? Oh my god. That is asinine. How can I not use items? Or is this just kind of a trial in this dungeon where you're not allowed to use items? Is that maybe a thing? Should be close. Damn it. Didn't work.
Come on, get back on your feet. La 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 la.
What the shit? This whole not using items thing is really this whole not using items thing in here is, it's really odd. Like, I don't know what to make of it. Like, I almost feel like there's something I'm doing wrong. I feel like I need to just kind of go grind it out. This needs to be tested. That's exactly what it is. I just can't use them in the cave. I thought there was something wrong there. Okay. I thought there was something wrong there. Okay. I'm gonna do a little grinding. Okay, you just can't use it in the cave. Well, this was never a cartridge. It was a disc. Okay, okay. Shit's making more sense now. Shit's making more sense now. Okay. Ooh, I might be in some trouble here. God! I got rocked. Okay. Well, now we know. So I'm going to try a couple things here. We'll go... Okay. Okay, I was just trying to get out there because he's not fully healed. Yeah, it wouldn't let me get away. That's fine.
Come on.
Here, hang on.
Feet.
Ugh.
La 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 la.
No, let's not do the la 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 right now. I'm just gonna have her attack until she's dead, so I'll just start over again. Oh shit, she needs to attack. Damn it, I did it again.
Come on, get back on your feet.
There we go. Okay. All right. So, let me see. Okay, so yeah, we definitely need... Definitely need a little bit more leveling. I think I've got the right strategy. I think I just need like maybe one more level. Uh, 278, 388. Okay, wait, were they the same? Are they the same level? Yeah, they're both 17. Okay. Killer soundtrack. Very nostalgic, classic JRPG soundtrack. I think Wish to Pray is a save. Oh, maybe it's not. Okay, so we got everything we can get from him right now. It's our armor dealer. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, we got everything we can get. All right, so we just basically just have to level a little bit. Okay. So now, let's see. He has a starlight, and she's got those star. Okay, so that's how I thought it worked. I was very confused about the remastered item system. It's like just. It should be like party item system, but I mean, it makes sense because the way it works in the trials, you can't use items, so that makes sense. You just auto battle through here. Oh yeah, the artwork in this game is amazing. All those Sega CD JRPGs had killer artwork. Not yet. Not yet. We're going to get all the way through, clear out all the monsters. And then we'll come back to the first guy, have him heal our injuries. Get everybody up to snuff. Was there anything over? Yep, right there. Okay. Another shot at this guy. All right, got him. Sweet. Now we can auto battle. It'd be a lot more EXP. Oh, level up. Sweet. Great. Fantastic. Test out my new ability. Flash cut. Oh yeah, here we go. Boom. Nice. Won't be using that too much though. Alright, we should be able to kill this thing now. I'm going to clear out the cave first, though. Ah, it took off on me. That's okay. So we clear it? No, not yet. We got one more. Damn. Damn. Over here dropping nukes. Okay. Get rid of this guy. Okay, let's go heal. Come back and we'll get this knocked out. Go use the first guy. Not him. I will go get the very first guy. This guy. Cool. Should definitely put up a better fight this time. Save it there. Let's get him. Let's get him. I'm going to start by using Vigor. And then I'm going to have her fortify him. All right, let's get it. That attack did way less damage that time. Oh yeah, we got it. We got it this time. We got it this time. And we got one more use with that. Got him. Got him. We won. Hope that was the last monster. I barely have the strength to stay in the air. Let's head for the exit, Alex, and let's hope for daylight. Got him. Got him. Thank you. Pin them up. Healing ring. Also, Alex can't have it. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that's why his back was turned. Alright. Makes sense. Didn't have to use the other two healers up here either. That was good. Use him. Booyah! Got him. Something about the simplicity of the old game designs and it's almost like the simplicity doesn't match the fun you have. Like the fun is, the games are so fun and so well thought out. Alright, I did your trials. Acknowledge me. I forgot what I was supposed to do next. Interesting. Oh, the stories were what made the games. Oh, I remember what I was doing now. Okay, yeah, I gotta go talk to the hero. You did it. Heard about what you did to Dross and how you killed the monster down there. Good work, lad. What's next for you? The Magic Guild? You need to talk to Galleon about the dragons. 'Cause I can't wait to call you Dragon Master Alex. Heard how you handled Dross. Great job. I probably shouldn't tell you this, but Master Mel got conned by Dross once when he bought Jessica some diamond earrings. He'll be thrilled that jerk is out of business for good. See, so now... The sense of humor in these older games is really good too. Like the humor really lands. So I've got, okay, this has all been cleaned out. Trying to get back on track. I'm trying to remember where I need to be next, what I need to be doing next. Right. Absolutely right. So now I guess I try to go to Vane. Okay, well, can't go that way. There we go. Okay. Yeah. What am I supposed to do next? I wonder. It's kind of confusing right now. It's not what I need. Yeah, I'm kind of confused as to where to go next. Don't remember what to do next. Hmm. I feel like I'm missing something here somewhere. Yeah, I just don't know. Hmm. Well, okay. Hmm. Do I need to go this way? What in the hell? Boom. Here we go. Oh, no, we don't go. Okay. Got him. Come on, big angry. Ah, damn it.
La 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 la.
Damn it.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
All right. Got it. Dude. Alright, I'm totally confused as to what I need to be doing next. Oh, damn. How'd that guy get me? That'll do it. I'll fight some ants. I'll fight some ants. That's fine. Her healing ring is awesome. What's the healing like? 10% a turn, I think. That's what it seems like. And we're out. Alright, so we gotta figure out, like... I missed something in here. I had to have missed something in here. Shot him out of the air. Okay. So, I feel like there are areas in here where... No, I'll take it back. I was going to say, it feels like there's areas in here where I didn't get to some of the monsters, but I don't think that's true. I think it's just... Yeah, nope, that's definitely the area. See if I bag one of these. Got him. We're just gonna go regular attacks here. What's up to everybody watching in the chat? How we doing? Okay. Is that? No, okay. Yeah, I don't feel like I left anything. I'm getting ready to have to just Google it and be like, yo, how do I get into Vane? Damn it, he got away. Oh, quick fight. Wait a minute, are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? I just didn't go through that door. I just realized what I did. I just realized what I did. I just realized what I did. Oh my god, I got that ring, and then I just went back to the beginning. I think that's what just happened. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh my god. Oh my god. You may also use items again. Good luck to you and go with the blessing of the goddess. Bruh. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? That is insane. Oh my god. Oh my god. Here's the portal. What the hell? Wow, here we are, Alex, the magical city of Vane. Oh my god. It's beautiful, Alex. Nash said we could find him at the Magic Guild. I am stupid. I am a stupid, stupid man. Two of the four heroes, Lemia, Alsa, and Master Galleon, are residents of the Magic Guild. We've never had trouble attracting new recruits to the ranks of the Magic Guild with them on the staff. Alex, you admire them almost as much as Dine, don't you? Hey, I just realized that means we're going to meet two of your heroes in one day. Wow. It's a great tune, dude. Wait till you all hear the new opening theme. The new opening theme is hot. Is hot. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break for a refreshment and a bite to eat. I will be right back, everybody. Take five. Take five. While I recuperate from my foolish skipping of the door at the end of the quest. We are back. What's up? It's funny. I was just sitting here thinking to myself. Sorry. Earlier when I was playing through the game, and we were kind of, I misled myself in trying to get up here, but the journey and just the random battles and everything just reminded me, again, how special this era of role-playing games really is. It's just, I don't know, it's hard to explain to someone who never played these games, and really to people who never played these games as they were kind of coming out, when this was kind of the bar to measure everything against. Now you look at games like all these games with high fidelity, it's almost like photorealism that you're playing, Looks like you're playing movies or whatever, and that's fantastic and all. But there's something just really special about the simplistic visuals of these older games. It's just very, I don't know, it's very pleasing to my eye to see some of this stuff. And it's just a testament to the artistry of the time. When you play these older games like this, and then the storytelling and just the scope of the character development and getting invested in characters and all that kind of stuff, and just the fun battles. It's really wild. Going back and replaying this game, I can't wait. I really can't wait to go back and play the Grand Stream Saga. I'm really excited about doing that sometime this winter, when I'm kind of hunkered into the house and working on getting other things done. But anyway, I digress. This has been super fun playing through this game again and grinding out some levels. Oh, absolutely. These games are still great. These games are still great. I think some people, whether superficially or not, just grade a game by how it looks. Like they judge a game by how it looks, and then they don't get into the characters, the context, everything about the story elements and things. And it's wild. It's just wild. Like, some people discount these older games because of how they look or whatever, but there's so much substance to them. It's really just, these games are so good. And playing through or picking Lunar back up tonight really just reinstilled in me the desire to want to play. I just want to play a bunch of old school JRPGs, man. I really do. I would love to play some stuff I never got to play. That's one thing I'm thinking right now. But we're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through Tales of Xillia. We're gonna get through Final Fantasy Tactics before moving on to a bunch of other stuff. I want to get those 3 off of my backlog first. That's my goal for, end of December. By the new year, I want to get those 3 off my backlog. So we'll see how it goes with working on everything else and development and everything. But yeah, so much cool stuff happening, so many cool things coming. I'm going to hop off here for the night. I think I'm going to get to work on some ARAURA stuff for an hour or two, and then I'm going to get some sleep. Get up, spend some time with my kiddo and everything before the Bears play at 1 o'clock tomorrow. Hopefully we can get a win versus the Vikings to go 7-3. We'll see what happens. But anyway, thank you all for being here tonight. I appreciate the hell out of all of you all, wherever you're at in the world, no matter what you're doing. Chilling here with me. I appreciate you all. We'll be live on the ARAURA YouTube channel tomorrow night. I'll be doing some art and development work. I might even do a little gaming over there. I'm not sure. I might start doing some gaming streams over there as well, just to kind of pass the time. Like if I'm just going to do like a grind session, like play something or whatever, not story element based, whatever, So, but anyway, I'll put a post up on everything, all the socials and all the YouTubes and all the Discords and stuff tomorrow evening before I go live. If you want to join me over there. Thank you for everybody who tuned in tonight, and I will catch you all later. So y'all have a great night. Be safe, be good to each other, keep rocking, and I will see you all in the next live stream. I'll catch you all later. Take care.